Former President Mahama says the party will not accept the outcome of a flawed election in the December 7 polls. The former president gave the warning during a ceremony to celebrate the party's 28th anniversary. As part of the anniversary celebrations, the party is holding a flag-raising ceremony at its headquarters here in Accra. Now, ahead of the 1992 presidential elections, the NDC was formed and won the 1992 elections, making Mr. Rawlings president. The NDC has, however, since the 2000 elections, won 3 elections with the late Professor John Evans Atta Mills and the former President John Dramani Mahama serving as presidents on the party's ticket. Here are excerpts of the ceremony to celebrate the party's 28th anniversary today.
Appreciation to all our elders, and led by our founder and former president of the Republic of Nigeria, for midwifing of this great nation. I also occasion Evans Atta Mills served our party a great victory in 2008. Indeed, we continue inspired by his spirit. The NDC has had the unique opportunity, thanks to the good people of Ghana, to lead this country for more years than any other political party of the Fourth Republic. With the audio. Okay. Out of the 28th Fourth Republican experiments, the management and administration of the in the hands of NDC. It is those 16 years that account for the sustained growth and improvement in the lives, especially of our rural population, spared a social and economic across the country. But for the NDC, the present situation of electricity supply, and in fact, the connection of our rural communities to the national grid would never have happened. But for those that have made life easier for commuters and motorists in Ghana. And I also say, but for the NDC, there would not have been Terminal 3, there would not have been Tamale International Airport, there would not have been Kumasi Export Expansion and Terminal, there would not have been Ho Airport, and all the other advances we have made in the aviation sector. Documents are well documented in the Green Book, and I urge all doubters to get a copy and step into their communities and cross-check if the projects outlined there, the E-blocks, the interchanges, the hospitals, and other transformational projects exist only in that book. The NDC believes in Ghana's future. We've always had a vision to build a country that will be a regional powerhouse, providing economic and social opportunities for all Ghanaians, and not just a few relatives and friends.
So that's former President John Mahama speaking at that ceremony to celebrate the NDC's 28th anniversary. Now, supporters of the party have been reacting to the former president's threat not to accept the outcome of a flawed election. Let's see what some of them have been saying on Facebook. Wesley Benjamin says, then better to pull out, Mr. Double Standards. You think Ghana belongs to thieves and hoodlums? Okay, I'm not going to be reading that. Winfred says, why are you eager to be re-elected? Workers in Ghana don't have short memories as you took us to be. If by mistake Ghanaians should vote you again to man the affairs of this nation, it would not be right. Well, Thomas Chebafo says, the only presidential election you won was monumentally rigged and brought shame upon judicial integrity. Baba Doji says, even Kennedy Japan made us know that if they dare him, he will expose them on how they won the 2016 elections. Hansen Kwachi says, the NDC know they will lose the election, so they've started mind games. There will be peaceful and fair elections. Jeff Dumpty says, I think every Ghanaian must sit one-on-one with the EC for voting so that President Mahama will know he's losing drastically. And Mahmoud Adamu Baumia Adam says, you're not the one to determine a flawed election. JB Agbam says, we'll be happy, very happy if the former president Mahama could reject his defeat in the 2020 elections and cause... Okay, well, those were some comments. Romeo says, okay. All right, so those were your comments on Facebook.